This is Jean Pio from Canada. Hi, Jean. Welcome. So great to have you on the call from Canada tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the house.
Thank you so much.
And welcome to our team, Jean. We're so thankful to have you and you up there in Canada. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
This
is Jenny from Reno.
Hello, Jenny. If you will, just *6 so we can mute out the background noise.
Okay.
Thank you, darling. Welcome, everybody, to the Healthy Lifestyle Call. State your name and where you're from.
This is Cheryl from Halifax.
Hey, Cheryl. Welcome to the call tonight.
Yeah, we got an echo, Pat.
I hear it. We'll wait just a couple minutes and we'll hit
the maximum time permitted for recording your message. If you are satisfied with your message, press 1 to listen to your message. Press 2 to erase and re-record. Press 3.
Okay, welcome everybody to the Healthy Lifestyle Call. We have people from around the U.S. and Canada is in the house tonight. So state your name and where you're from, please.
Betsy in Virginia.
Welcome, Betsy. Yes, welcome to the call tonight, your Healthy Lifestyle Call. State your name and where you're from.
Name here is Ed Bellarmino. I'm calling from Sparks, Nevada.
Hello, Sparks, Nevada is in the house. So great to have you on the call tonight. Is that you, Gregory?
All right.
All right, dear. Welcome to the call tonight.
Thank you.
Welcome, everybody, to your Healthy Lifestyle Call. We're going to get this call started in just another minute. If you've not done so, please state your name and where you're from.
Robert Smith, Washington, D.C., calling in.
Welcome, Robert. So great to have you on the call tonight. Welcome, my friend.
Welcome. Yep.
All right. Welcome, everybody, to your Healthy Lifestyle Call. State your name and where you're from, please. Welcome, everybody, to the Healthy Lifestyle Call. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get the call started.
The conference is now in presentation mode. Your line is muted.
Good evening, everyone, to your Healthy Lifestyle Call, coming to you from Greensboro, North Carolina. This is Pat Lowe and also Cheryl Church from Halifax, Virginia. We want to welcome everyone tonight to join us on our call. Also, we want to say hello to our North Carolina, Virginia, Canada, all around the nation and around the world. Our 10 family, we want to welcome you and thank you for joining us tonight at the Nature's Pharmacy Call. We have all natural 10 vitamin sprays. So first up tonight, we want to talk a little bit about the Team Network products. Go ahead, Cheryl Church, if you will, and tell us a little bit about these amazing products. Cheryl, are you there?
All participants are now unmuted.
Hello, can you hear me,
Go
Pat?
ahead, Cheryl.
Can you hear me, Pat?
I can, dear. Go right ahead.
Okay. I don't think you could hear me at the very beginning.
I
Okay,
think-
great. What I want to do is talk about our products tonight. Basically, I want to say a paradigm shift in the nutrition world. Team Effort Network, at this time, we have 5 inter-oil sprays. The first one that I'm going to talk about is Slim by 10. This is a product that we have, the Garcia Cambodia, which we all know is a fat-burning ingredient. We have the green tea, the African mango, and it's sweetened with stevia, and we have the green coffee bean. And what the Slim by 10 is it's ideal for weight and fat reduction. It burns unwanted fat, and it's like a fat blocker. We all know that the average American's health is overweight. We have problems sleeping, low energy levels, and this type of thing. And so with a product like this, we actually, can lose weight, help people control their appetites, and this type of thing. Number 2 is Super 10. We all have heard of the juice companies, the goji, the mangosteen, the noni. What we have here is all of the super antioxidants put into one. We have the aloe vera, the stevia, the maki berry, the green tea, the acai berry, the peppermint, and the goji berry. Now, what this does is helps detoxify the body. It's great for healthy digestion, detoxify your body, stimulate your metabolism, reduce inflammation, treat constipation. It lowers cholesterol, increases energy health, and also is great for dental health. So that is all of the super antioxidants put into one spray bottle that you can take 8 sprays daily. Okay, next we have up is B-Boost. This is your energy vitamin. You've got your vitamin B3, your vitamin B6, and your vitamin B12. This helps fight against fatigue, asthma, vision problems, migraine, osteoporosis, type 1 diabetes, bone pain, muscle pain, and increased BP. And also, as we all know, as we age, we lose our B, and doctors suggest that you get a B12 shot. With this, it's 98% absorption rate. That's why we want to use our B-Boost energy vitamin. Fourth up is our D Power. Now, let's talk about D. Vitamin D deficiency plays a role in 17 types of cancer: heart disease, stroke, depression, diabetes, osteoporosis, autism, bone pain, muscle weakness, Parkinson's disease. Now, we have D Power that plays a role in prevention and treatment of type 1 and 2 diabetes, hypertension. We know now that they say that 92% of all Americans are vitamin D deficiency. So, my suggestion to everyone is get your vitamin D level checked. Your vitamin D level needs to be 30 up above to 80 to be in a healthy range. Last, the best for last, which is called Cell Energy. Now, what our Cell Energy is Team Effort Network has the first inter-oil spray with glutathione. Glutathione is for your autoimmune system. It increases energy, increases stamina, anti-inflammatory, heart disease, stroke, weight loss, improves joint function, anti-aging, autism, arthritis. Now, just think of people in your family.
The conference is now in presentation mode. Your line is muted. All participants are now unmuted.
Come out with the inter-oil sprays of this nature. Back to you, Pat.
Thanks so much, Cheryl. Great job on the products. Now to your family, you know what we've got out in our hands with these 10 sprays, but we want to talk a little bit about tonight 2 of our vitamin sprays, which is vitamin B and vitamin D. I really want you to know the importance of these 2 vitamins. What causes the deficiency of vitamin B? Well, first of all, these are some things you need to know so you can have some education on these vitamin sprays and what they can do for the body. First of all, vitamin B deficiency, a patient is eating foods that are unable to properly digest and that promote local inflammation. Further perpetuating poor digesting in transit. These may include processed dairy foods, fried foods, oils, and cereals and grains. If B deficiency and digestive imbalance goes unattended, they will likely develop symptoms that will earn them a prescription for an antidepressant, and also medications that start to pile up. Now, that means that if you're vitamin B deficient, then you can acquire depression. So it's very important, of course, to keep your vitamin Bs up. Low levels of vitamin can result from eating, there again, a poor diet, not being able to absorb the vitamins you consume. Older adults, vegetarians, and people with digestive disorders such as celiac disease, Crohn's disease may have trouble getting enough vitamin B. Sometimes vitamin B deficiency occurs, and when that happens, as we say, other things for unknown reasons can set up, and your doctor may order a blood test to check your vitamin B vitamins to see if there is a deficiency. So what is the relationship between vitamin B12 deficiency and depression? Vitamin B12 and other B vitamins play a role in producing pain chemicals that affect mood and other brain functions. Low levels of B12 and other B vitamins, such as vitamin B6 and folate, may be linked to depression. Vitamin D. There again, vitamin D has repeatedly shown that vitamin D can improve a number of brain disorders, including depression, dementia, and the most devastating form of which of those dementia is Alzheimer's. So D supplementation has been found to reduce both depression, diabetic pain. Here, researchers assessed how vitamin D supplementation affected women with type 2 diabetes who were also diagnosed with depression. So that's the importance of your vitamin D. You want to make sure that you get your levels checked. When you go to a doctor, you have to ask for these blood levels to be checked with your B and your D. Also, vitamin D, of course, we've been told, we know now, is very beneficial in the effect on your brain through its anti-inflammatory immune-boosting properties. So here are 7 signs there again that you want to know if you're D deficient. If you have darker skin, African Americans are at greater risk of vitamin D deficiency, because if you have dark skin, you may need as much as 10 times more sun exposure to produce the same amount of vitamin D as a person with pale skin. So there you have it. Okay, if you feel blue, if you're feeling kind of down and out, your D levels are probably very low. Serotonin, the brain hormone associated with mood elevation, rises with exposure to bright light and falls with decreased sun exposure. So you want to make sure there again that you're getting enough vitamin D. Also, vitamin D is elevated with mental health. 80 elderly patients were found to have lowest levels of vitamin D, were 11 times more prone to be depressed than those that received healthy doses of D. So you want to keep your D up. If you're 50 or older, as mentioned, when you get older, your skin doesn't make as much vitamin D, even though you may be out in the sun and have a lot of exposure. At the same time, your kidneys become less efficient at converting vitamin D into the form used by your body. So older adults tend to spend more time indoors, and there again, they're getting less sun exposure, so they're getting less vitamin D. So you want to make sure that, once again, you supplement. There you have it with the 10 sprays. That's the beauty of this. We have the product that you can use to up those levels with 98% absorption. If you're overweight or obese, you have a higher muscle mass. So vitamin D is fat soluble. It's a hormone-like vitamin, which means body fat acts as a sink by collecting it. If you're overweight or obese, you're therefore likely going to need more vitamin D than a slimmer person. So you want to keep that in mind. All right, your bones ache. This is another sign that you're vitamin D deficient. If your bones, you have a lot of aches and pains, especially with a combination of fatigue, a lot of times will be even misdiagnosed with fibromyalgia or chronic fatigue system. You may just be vitamin D deficient. So once again, you want to make sure that your D is up. Head sweating. According to one of the doctors, one of the first classic signs of vitamin D deficiency is sweaty head. In fact, physicians used to ask new mothers about head sweating in their newborns for this reason. Excessive sweating in newborns due to neuromuscular irritability is still described as common. It's an early symptom of vitamin D deficiency. And the seventh vitamin D deficiency that you want to, that you can look out for, if you have gut trouble, remember vitamin D is fat-soluble vitamin, which means if you have a gastrointestinal condition that affects your ability to absorb fat, you may have lower absorption of fat-soluble vitamins like vitamin D. This includes gut conditions like Crohn's, celiac and non-celiac gluten sensitivity, and inflammatory bowel disease. Now, how can you recognize that you're B deficient? B deficient. If you are B deficient, you'll have shortness of breath, dizziness, pale or yellowish skin, irregular heartbeats, weight loss, numbness or tingling in your hands, your legs, or your feet, fatigue and muscle weakness, difficulty walking, staggering, balancing problems, difficulty thinking and reasoning, cognitive difficulties, or memory loss. So, there again, about your B, those are some warning signs for you. It's a good idea to ask your doctor about having your B12 level checked if you are over 50. Take a proton pump inhibitor such as Nexium or Privosted or H2 blocker such as Pepcid or Zantac. If you've got those reflux issues, if you're taking those, you want to make sure that you get your vitamin B checked. Also, if you're taking the metformin diabetes drug, once again, you want to get your vitamin B12 checked because you probably low in vitamins. If you're a vegetarian, once again, have it checked. And if you've had the bariatric weight loss surgery or have a condition that interferes with absorption of food, please get your B checked. So there again, 10 family, we know that we have the 10 sprays in the B and the D. We have 98% absorption ratio opposed to pills, only 10 to 15%, capsules anywhere from 25, maybe up to 30. So we know we have the product. We know we need to spread the word, and you need to get your B's and D levels checked so that you know where you are. Because once again, vitamin D, the deficiency is the culprit of almost every disease in the body. Every one of your cells depends on vitamin D. So keep in mind that, as you well know, that we do not make any medical claims to treat, heal, cure, or prevent any disease, but we can provide you with people who will share their testimonial. Martha, are you out there, and can you step up and give us your testimony? You were talking to me about vitamin B and D. Just *6 to unmute.
Yes, it's Marcia from Atlanta.
Hi,
it was
Marcia.
me.
Head.
Yes, I was just talking to you about the. Let me see. Let me take this off speaker. Yes, I was just talking to you about the vitamin B, and when I got my first 2 bottles of spray from Pastor Denise, and the very first day I sprayed that B, that night I was in here looking for stuff to do. I just had so much energy. I knew that day, the very first day I tried them, that these vitamins were for real. That they do what we say they do, and I'm just so grateful that I was told about them, and I've been sharing them with other people as well, and they have been getting great results as well. And before I go any further, I just want to thank you and your team in Greensboro for that excellent session that you had with us there at the Holiday Inn. It was wonderful, and the information that was shared by Pastor Dale and Pastor Denise was wonderful. And I had a couple of young people with me, my daughter and her boyfriend, and they are fired up and ready to go with this company too. So thanks to all of you.
You are so very welcome, Marcia, and thank you for joining us on that Saturday. It was a super Saturday indeed. We had a great fun, and Pastor Dale and Pastor Denise, my. They were training like crazy with us, and we had such a great time with them. And wow, the training that we got was the best of the best. I can promise that. So
yes, it was. Yes, it was. And thank you again.
Yes, ma'am. And I hope you'll come back to our next one. We'll be lining another one up in the near future. So thank you so much for sharing that, Marcia. We appreciate you and all of your team, and look forward to hearing from you and some more testimonials.
Certainly. Thank you.
Yes, Sam, thanks. Okay, Cheryl, what's happening in 10? Can you go ahead and go over that for us tonight? You out there, Cheryl?
Yeah, can you hear me?
I can, dear. Go right ahead.
What's happening with the phone? Okay, next up, there's a lot of great things going on here in 10. Here is what's happening out there at the moment. The October promotions. Now's the time to become one of the founding executive members of 10 and receive special recognition. You can have your name in the 10 Hall of Fame with lifetime recognition as one of the founders. The time is now, and it's the month of October. Here is how. Special promotion to become a founding executive member. Here is what you have to do to qualify for that position. Started September the 27th through October the 31st, you need to sign up one executive on your left leg and one executive on your right leg. And you can become a founding executive of 10. You will receive a special award in Las Vegas, walk across the stage, and collect $1,000 bonus. This is in addition to the regular 10 executive bonus. Now, remember, we only have 10 days left for this promotion. We can all do this and become a big part of the 10 family. So it's very simple. Sign one up on the left, one up on the right, help them find their left and right, and you're off to be a founding executive member of Team Effort Network. Back to you, Pat.
All right, Cheryl, thanks a lot for letting us know what's happening in 10. I tell you what, I know there's a lot of worker bees out there trying to accomplish this goal, and what a great goal it will be to be able to walk across that stage, get $1,000, and always have that name of being a founder of the 10 family, or the 10 company, rather. So that's just going to be totally awesome. I'm very excited about it, and we're all going to be in Vegas walking across that stage. So thanks, Cheryl. All right, next up, you want to make sure that you keep your team members plugged in and support the 10 family calls. We have people on the calls tonight all the way from Canada, all around the United States, and we want to make sure that you come back. There's a lot of great information shared on our calls. We have a lot of great testimonials, and these calls will help you grow your team. Make a commitment to be back on the calls throughout the week. Okay, here's the call agenda. Monday through Friday, our lovely Pastor Denise and Pastor Dale, 11 o'clock every day, a.m., they do a call Monday through Friday, same number. Every Tuesday and Thursday evening at 8 o'clock, we have Show You the Money with Mr. T. He does a great call as well every night at 8 p.m., and that's Eastern Standard Time. Also, every Tuesday and Thursday night. You can join Cheryl Church and I back here at 9 o'clock, same number, and we're here every Tuesday and Thursday night at 9. Love to see you. Get your team on the calls because they'll learn a lot when they join us on the calls. There's also a blitz call every day, 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock, and 9 o'clock p.m. That number, if you want that number, Pastor Dale is doing those, 605-475-4000, and the pin to that call is 10282. Cheryl, do you have any closing thoughts out there? And we'll go ahead in just a few and close. Somebody *6 out there. Okay, Cheryl, are you there?
Can you hear me, Pat?
I can, dear. Go right ahead.
Yes. If everybody could just *6 so we can have a quiet call. You know, my last thoughts here for tonight is, you know, everybody's looking for a better way when it comes to finances and health. And the two biggest things that determines the quality of our life is our health and finances. Our finances determine where we live, what type of house we live in, what type of car we drive, what we eat, if and when we can go on vacation, and for how long, where our kids go to school, when and if we are able to retire, and our health. Our health determines how active we are, our energy level, our ability to fight off disease, and also our health determines on how we age. So we all want optimum health and finances. And if you wonder what's the most common phrase heard throughout the day, is there's got to be a better way when it comes to finances and health. And Team Effort Network has given us that way. Back to you, Pat.
Thanks, Cheryl. Absolutely. Well, we just want to close out the call tonight with a special thanks to our leader, Cheryl Church from Halifax, Virginia. Thank you, Cheryl, for sharing all your great knowledge as always. A special thanks to Marcia for stepping up tonight and giving her testimonial. Thank you, Marcia, and thank you for joining us on the call tonight. And a special thanks to all of our wonderful 10 family. You are absolutely amazing. Keep on doing what you're doing, continuing to spread the word about Team Effort Network and these life-changing 10 sprays. Thank you, 10 leaders, for your great leadership out in the field and your passion for teaching and training, and the word will continue to spread all around the world about the 10 sprays. We want to close our call with a big thanks to our founders, Mel and Amy Gill. Thanks for giving your 10 family these amazing sprays that are changing lives one spray at a time. No more bulky pill bottles to carry or swallowing pills that are hard to get down. Only a convenient spray that we can pop in our purse or in our pocket and carry our nutrition with us wherever we go. Thank you for taking nutrition, Mel and Amy, to a whole new level. Thank you for giving us the best of the best ingredients. People are loving the concept of taking their vitamins in a spray. As your 10 family, we will continue to spread the word around the world and change lives one spray at a time. And one more thing I want to tell everyone is how to properly spray your sprays. These are intraoral sprays. You want to open up your mouth and spray inside the cheek, not under the tongue. Under the tongue, there is a muscle there that's very thick, so it's going to take much longer for the spray to penetrate through the muscle. If you will spray inside of your cheek, you can almost feel it. It's absorbed just like a sponge. The sprays will go instantly into your system because the capillaries are so much closer to the surface there inside of your cheek. So it will absorb it up. Just spray it inside the cheek and do your sprays throughout the day. Let's choose to make a difference, 10 family. Share the 10 sprays. And we want to say good night to everyone. And remember, you need to stay 10 connected. Good night, everyone.